No, we'll do that later.
No, we're gonna do this now.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, come here.
It's just episode 1, just understanding and explaining what asexuality is. That is what we need to be covering in this episode. Okay, so I've already said what it is.
Why is it called 1%?
Say what your part is and then we'll see what...
Okay, what I think the line goes is, a study was done in which... No, I see, I don't even want to talk anymore.
Bring me the laptop so I can keep you on track.
I can't do this.
There's a million different takes of that. What was the way we came up with saying it?
You had the best one.
I did, it was very clear.
You want me to say it?
No, I can say it. Give me the line. A recent study found that 1% of the population is asexual. Alright, only 1% of the world is asexual. Only 1%.
I don't believe that.
This is the top 1% you're looking at right here.
So, you know the rumor that the top 1% has orgies all the time? So you guys don't?
Yeah, we're the opposite of the top 1%.
What would an asexual orgy be like? Everybody like laying in a cuddle puddle reading?
Probably.
Can you bring your own book?
Yeah, you always bring your own book. So yeah, apparently only 1% of the population is asexual. Which I don't know if I necessarily believe. I've never met another asexual, but I know they exist.
I think you're the only asexual in the whole world.
The entire...
You're Moby Dick. You're Moby Dickless.
You're the worst. There are probably more people out there in the world who would identify as asexual if they knew what asexuality actually was. So hopefully, with this show, we can create some visibility and explain exactly what it is.
What is asexuality?
Asexuality is a lack of sexual attraction towards any gender.
I have a question. Is there a spectrum of asexuality?
Yes, there is a spectrum of asexuality. Asexuality, like every other sexuality and like most things in the world, exists as a spectrum. There are many different levels of asexuality. It just varies in degrees. The idea of being sexually attracted to somebody and wanting to have sex are two totally different things.
What?
You can be sexually attracted to somebody but not want to have sex with them.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're like, damn, he's hot, but I know he's got chlamydia.
None of this is going to be on camera.
Bull honky.
I'm the one who edits these.
Poorly.
That is true. I love a good sound effect.
We know. So you are asexual, but you're homo-romantic?
Yes. You have to remember that asexuality is just someone's sexual orientation. Someone can have a different romantic orientation, and people can also have aesthetic attraction.
Ugh,
Those are fish to fry on
there's
another
too
day.
many.
We'll fry those fish.
Straight people are just straight.
Are they?
Yeah. No, but for the most part, I think a lot of people avoid the multiple labels, which is why I'm trying to simplify so much. There's a lot of issue that people have, particularly with the liberal community, is that we label everything, and it gets really overwhelming. The teeny tiny boxes, like there's the big box, queer people, and then there's like 45 different smaller boxes, and then in those boxes there's even smaller boxes and smaller boxes, and then at a certain point people that don't identify like that stop caring, and I want to avoid that.
Asexuality is a spectrum. So while the general definition is someone who is not sexually attracted to anybody of any gender, there is a whole list of umbrella terms of different types of asexuality. Now, that is a big fish to fry. We will table that conversation for another episode. Conclusion. I have a theory that asexuals probably make up more than 1% of the population because it took me so long to understand what asexuality was.
You're not using the scientific process.
I don't...
We've already established this hypothesis that there's more than 1%.
And then how do we go about
Asexuals.
collecting data?
We're going to be collecting data by having this show. People, if you're asexual, comment below. If you know someone who is asexual, comment below.
And tag
if you're
them.
questioning...
Tag them so we can ask them questions and maybe have them on the show.
Yeah, tag them. You can ask them questions. Have them.
Ooh, we should have people on the show. Oh my god.
I guess that wraps up this episode.
Do your outro.
How do I do this?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you so much for watching. Oh, well,
Bye.
please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to explore what asexuality is and the other letters in the LGBTQIA spectrum. So, my name is Shannon Rocha. Y'all take care and have a lovely night.